So I just watched the video with Bwala and Mehdi Hasan, and I am of the firm opinion that Nigeria is not ready to make progress. It's not ready to make progress at all. Um, if we're being honest and frank with ourselves, until we learn what integrity actually means, we are not going to progress as a country. This Bwala guy and what's his name, Reno, are just prime examples of the sickness that plagues us as Nigerians. The thing about it is, everybody is quote unquote honest until there's proximity to power. And then once you find proximity to power, you just find um the the impetus to just lie. In that conversation, Mehdi Hasan told this guy, "You said this on this day." And he said, "I didn't say that." And then I now saw an edit on Twitter that showed him saying what he said he didn't say. And it's just to laugh because it turns out that you can be critical of a government, say what you think is the truth, but as soon as that government decides that, okay, we are going to place you in a position of power, then you now decide that, okay, now it's time to sing the tune of the government. Reno was a staunch opposer of Tinubu. Bwala was a staunch opposer of Tinubu. But Tinubu, in his wisdom, I call it wisdom because what he has done is shown that a lot of Nigerians are actually for sale. We like to tout that we are very religious, we love God. But the truth about it is, when it deeply comes down to it, we do not respect God at all. Thou shalt not lie, we do not respect that. We just expect that, oh yeah, God will forgive, so I'm just going to lie as much as I can and it's fine. We are not honest people. We are only honest when it's convenient. And we are only honest to an end. As soon as we get to that end, we decide that lying is okay. So, of a fact, it is clear that this country is not ready to progress. And it's not a curse. You people say, oh, yes, you are talking bad about Nigeria. When will you ever say something good about Nigeria? I will say something good about Nigeria when I see something good. Am I better? I think the answer to if I'm better is if I'm put in a position where I taste the power that Nigeria gives and I decide if I'm a liar too. So I guess everybody's a hypocrite. But it's just jarring to just observe. It's jarring to observe. We are so quick to talk about America and the decay of the American society. Oh yes, Americans are accepting gay people, accepting transgender people, and that's why the country is collapsing and XYZ, XYZ. But you that is in Nigeria, you look at your country, you look at your government, and you are so okay with what they are doing because maybe he's in your tribe, or maybe because you don't want the Northerners to get power, so you're okay with what he's doing. Do you realize that this is 2026? And Nigerians cannot boast of an entire week where the entire country had electricity uninterrupted. This is 2026. 2026, where we are already in the age of AI and we cannot celebrate consistent electricity. The world of AI, and we have not done enough good roads to to enable movement be smooth in Nigeria. We're in 2026 and we are still one of the poorest nations in the world. What Nigeria needs is aggressive growth. And this can only be done by a leader that is ready to push things in a way that aggressively fixes the issues that we have in Nigeria. We cannot afford, we go give them 8 years and then we go see wetin dey happen. Honestly, Nigeria needs to be organizing yearly elections. Like, if you run election 1 year, if you're not doing well, next person. Run election 1 year, if you're not doing well, next person. That's the aggressiveness that we need to be moving at. But we don't realize that. We think that we still have time. We think that, oh, everything will be fine. There's this saying that religion is the opium of the masses. I don't think that's true. But in the case of Nigeria, it feels glaring that that's what it is. We go to church and we're told, okay, this coming year is my year of breakthrough. But the breakthrough always seems like it's at the expense of other people. It's weird. It's unsettling. I don't know. Nigeria reminds me very much of Cain in the Bible, where he killed his brother and God came to him and all he said was, "Am I my brother's keeper?" We're not our brother's keepers in this country. Look at Oshiomhole. Oshiomhole is one of the biggest disappointments in Nigerian politics. This man was leader of the NLC, Labour Congress, and he was all about the people. But as soon as that man tasted power that involved money, he transformed into the very same people that he was fighting against. It is so weird to observe. We are not cursed. We're not cursed as a people. I don't believe, because if we do that, we are cursed, we neglect the physical and go the way to the spiritual. We're not cursed. All that is spiritual talk. Physically, right now, we are locked in a mentality that will never make this country to progress, because we are not willing to be honest. We're not willing to tackle the issues that we have, and we are so caught up in being in a tribe or being in a party that the heads of those parties and those tribes are killing us, and we are smiling because we are one of the chosen few. We are lost as a people, and it's not going to get better. It's really not, because if somebody can objectively argue with me that Nigeria is actually getting better, I struggle. I deeply struggle to find out where you can dig deep to find that logic to be very vocal about something like that. We are in a state of perpetual war. Bandits have overrun this country. Kidnapping is now a thing of a daily basis. Like, there's no day that I open Twitter and I don't see a case of one person that has been kidnapped, one couple that has been kidnapped, one this that has been kidnapped. And they're always calling big money. 10 million, 20 million. How many people can cough? I am doing this video right now. If they kidnap me and tell me to produce 10 million, I can't produce 10 million to save my life. Can you? That's the country that we are living in. You are one kidnapping from being completely bankrupt. And we are just moving at it is business as usual. Oh yes, Tinubu has done the most. Oh yes, so we are moving. Are we? We can deceive ourselves and think that we are. That's between you and your God. That's between you and yourself. I don't want to spiritualize this. We are lost. And we need to find ourselves. See you on the next video. Goodbye.